What's up, guys? Brownie Bits here, and we're back in BrownieLand for another fantastic video. And we're back here in the new city, and I really love how this this temple looks in this area. Now, like I said last episode, there's some changes I'm thinking about making. A lot of that is going to have to do with kind of some of the design features I want to use. Like I said, I'm taking some inspiration from this, but also some inspiration from like some of the like Greek and Roman cities, ancient cities, from years gone by. So actually, you know what? I have everything. The first thing I wanted to do is kind of get an idea for a bridge over here. Now I want to use, this is going to be kind of a little different. I want to use these prismarine blocks as kind of like of course it's becoming night as I start to record. Anyways, I want to use these prismarine blocks as kind of the foundation. So I'm going to sleep and then we can get right on into this video. That is so much better. Welcome back, guys. So, like I was saying, I want to use these as the supports for this bridge here. Let's see. Yep. I heard a zombie. I see you, creeper. This looks like this is a cave here. And that there is a zombie directly below me. There's another creeper. I see the zombie. We'll have to light that area up. Anyways, can I please get out? Thank you. So that's kind of the idea. I want this to be supports. And what we will probably end up doing, I'm going to do this for now so that I can actually get up there. Also, the other thing, let's go ahead and take you out and put you down there. If you don't have the features looking like they're going directly into the ground, then that is actually a fairly large issue for me. It takes away a lot of the it doesn't seem as realistic, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm terrible at talking. Okay, so we go up like this, and then we start to do this number. And that looks to be basically the center. Let's see here. So we do this, then 1, 2, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, there. Oh, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad that that works out so perfectly. Okay, let's get back on over here. Oh, yeah. Can I please not fall down? That would be ideal. So, I was kind of thinking, because this city is kind of it's a very old city, and a lot of what the Greeks and Romans did, especially the Romans were very into education. The Greeks were too. I don't want to take anything away from them, but the Romans were especially into education, and so they would have libraries. Both of them would. And so I was thinking we would have another grand library over here. But I wanted your guys' opinion on whether we should move the comments of the day to this city as well. So, like, we have whatever the comments of the day from this city would be in this city. Whatever they were from that city would be in that city. Or if we would just kind of centralize it over there. That would be something I wanted to know from you guys. But over there is kind of where I'm leaning towards. I kind of want it to be centralized over there. Just for the main reason that that's kind of our starting point. That's going to be the main city for this territory. And as you can see, we got a bunch of stuff in here. I went through, got sea lanterns, 1 shulker box of sea lanterns, 1 shulker box of the dark prismarine, and then 2 of the prismarine bricks and 2 of the just plain prismarine. So that's all that. And then we should have, oh, there's some more. Cool. Let's see what's in here as well. Okay, some extra stuff. And then some more prismarine. There we go. And then I also have 2 full shulker boxes of these quartz blocks. One thing, I'm going to throw this in here. The torches are not going to really be necessary because a lot of the lighting is going to be the prismarine blocks. At least over here. Or at least for the time being. I do want you. And I think I'm going to grab an axe because I would like some ooh. Oh, okay, good. Good. I was going to say I should have an unbroken axe that I would prefer to use. I would like to use some of the spruce wood in this area as well for some of the ideas, or for some of the more poor areas. Do I have? I should have a bunch of logs over here because I started to clear out a bunch of the area. Also, during my excursion, I did end up killing a bunch of wither skeletons and got 2 skulls. So that's awesome. Let's see. I thought I had some logs somewhere. There's some spruce logs. Oh, hello. Hello, you. You're going to be useful. Do I not have any more? Huh. I thought I had a lot more than that. Because this is all sand. Yeah, I thought I got a lot more than that. I don't know where it could have gone. I have no clue. But this should be fine for the time being. So, what I would like to do... let's actually do this number. Okay. So, let's get rid of you. And what I'm thinking is that this is just kind of a basic little bridge over here. Can I? Thank you. Nothing too fancy. Comes up to this point here, and then we'll start going back down on the other side, and we will pick you up. I think this is how I did it. Yeah, this looks correct. Or did I do it this way? Let's find out. Because I already forgot. Nope, okay. I did not do it this way. Which is fine. It's totally fine. We're good. Nothing wrong here. And I think we... well, no, because this will actually end up connecting up with the road like so. So I think we will just bring it like this and maybe have either end like a so. Yeah. I do like the color combination of this green with the spruce wood. I really like it. I think this is going to be a nice little combination. We're going to be able to do a lot of cool stuff in terms of you know, how the floors look, because some of the floors were definitely dirt in the poorer areas, and some of the floors were definitely wooden. back then. It just really depended on your wealth status and all that type of stuff. Let's go ahead and bring all of this up to here. Yeah, that's a nice little bridge. It's not very, it doesn't look very supported. So what I'm going to do, if I can find it, where, okay, there we go. There's some. I thought I had more. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is something along these lines. We can even do that. Or we could do this. And then over here, it would come down pretty far into the clay. And then this would be there. And then we would have that and that. How does that look? Quite a bit better. This way they can have like little small boats coming through. And we need you picked up. And then that. There. Yeah. Yeah. It's not super fancy. But I think this is getting into the style I really want to do. And then we will put one of these here. And then to add a little bit more, we can do this number. Just to kind of give it that feel. Like it's supported. A little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, that's not half bad. It's already nighttime. Darn. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get kind of this area lined out. Maybe get a path going up over there. And then I'm going to come back and we will start to build our first like apartment complex in here. So I will be right back. Alright guys, and welcome back. I did not end up doing the path because I figured we could try and work that out a little together. I do want it to be a little on the longer or wider side. I think 5 wide is really going to work well for this city as far as the grandeur goes. But we've got this first apartment complex, or I don't remember what it was called in the Roman Empire. But basically, what these apartment complexes were for they were built for the poor, those with very little money, and so they weren't built very well most of the time. It was basically built to house as many people as possible and make as much money as possible. So the landlords that built these did not take a lot of time in building them or anything. They collapsed a lot. They were packing people in, especially the top floors. They were packing people in. A lot of the time it was one family for one room. So there was just not a lot of space for anybody to live, and there was like massive fire hazards. In fact, I think it was the Great Roman Fire or something like that. The Great Fire, something along those lines. An entire 4 blocks of these apartment complexes actually burnt down during it, and so they were limited to how high up they could build these because of that fire hazard. So what I'm going to do here, and I'm trying to figure out if I like this. Yeah, that's not too bad. we might do it a little bit differently, especially here. Because what these were, or what they did, was they actually opened up into a courtyard in the middle where there would be like a well and that type of stuff. So we definitely want to have that included. And it's already turning to night. I feel like there is something wrong with this night cycle. Okay. But basically, we want to fit in... So the bottommost floors are going to have the largest rooms. And then as you go up, you're going to get smaller and smaller rooms as you get up higher in the air. And they would limit these. These were limited to 4 by the end of the thing. But I think I'm going to do 5 levels for this, because that seemed to be the longest time period that they had that. So that's kind of what I'm going for on this. Now, I don't know exactly. The other thing I'm kind of thinking about is actually going to be something along these lines here. Not entirely sold on this idea yet, but let's go ahead and build this up as well. So one idea that I have is going to be a staircase up like so. And this would go on to the next floor. And then it would wrap around and go up to the next floor and then go up to the next level. You know, that type of thing. And then this entrance here, so you would have one entrance here that would go up. And then one here that would lead directly into the courtyard and open up into each one of these apartments down here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not, like I said, I'm not entirely sold on that thought, but I think it could be good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So then we have one here and then one here. And that would pretty much be the courtyard. So this would open up like so, and then let's see how this looks. Because I think this would be a good idea to have. I'm just not completely sold on it. That's the only issue that I have. I'm not 100% sure that this is actually going to work the way I want it to. If it does end up working in the long run, then I'm going to be very happy, obviously. Okay. Let's take a look. And basically, these here would be built up as well. And then you would have something along those lines. Honestly, yeah, I think that's going to give us enough room. And it's going to make these apartments down here big enough, in my opinion. Because up top, they're going to have a lot less room. You want to pack in, as you go up, you want to pack in the more people as possible. So we would have a well here in the middle. And then kind of each one of these would have its own roof, I'm thinking, kind of in the pyramid style. So we would go around like... like this, and then we would have another level like a so, and then one like that. So that's kind of the overall thought process that I'm having with this apartment building. I think I'm going to go ahead and build this up, and then we will come back to see exactly how this came out and kind of the overall thought process that I have with this little setup here. I will be right back. Alright guys, unfortunately I ran out of time to get this finished, but we did get up to this second story here, and we kind of have a plan out for the next level of houses, or apartments. So the first level, one apartment, we might split that up into, you know, some different rooms, but this up here is going to be 2. So we have one here and one here, and as you can see, it's just slowly getting smaller until we have, you know, the smallest ones up on top. So far I really like this design. I'm really happy with it. Once it gets up higher, it's all going to kind of connect together. But until that point, I don't really have a way for it to, until it gets up higher, it's not going to really connect like this. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the comments that I've missed in the past couple of episodes. So episode 25, where we built the gold donut. I Am Taylor said, hey, new-ish sub here. I am loving your videos. Kind of binge watch the whole series. LOL. Keep making vids and never give up. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Welcome to the bakery. I Am Taylor. And I appreciate it. I'm going to try to keep making these videos, and hopefully I continue making good ones. And then we also have LEA, who said, hi, would you ever consider doing a Minecraft for Beginners series? I just started watching, trying to spruce up my skills for playing with my nephew, and I'm just watching thinking, how the heck does he do that? And that is actually what we talked about in the last episode a little bit. And yes, I'm actually in the process of planning that for anybody that is either beginning at Minecraft or just wants to kind of hone some building skills that I have personally learned. Now, I'm not going to have the perfect, you know, idea for everything, but I'm going to try. And then she also goes on to say, thank you for sharing. So I appreciate that. I just didn't have enough room on the book. Okay, so, and then we get into episode 26, where we raided the Guardian Temple and started talking about the plans for this new city. And Dynasty Gaming said, love the concept. Is it okay if I steal it to Tectum? And I said, of course you can steal it. And he said, but in all seriousness, looking forward to seeing the temple and town being built. Well, we've already got that started here. And then going over, Mr. Neeson DK said, when you posted the image on Discord, I thought you would build an Atlantean stylish city from me to you all. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Neeson, for the comment. So, yeah, that was, I posted an inside of the ocean monument on my Discord, which is free to join. So feel free to follow the link down below in the yeah. So once you can feel free to join and hang out with us. That's it. Yeah. And then this last one, I did not have any comments here yet. So once we get some more comments, or if we get some comments on there, I will bring that in. But I did not want to sign it until we did get a comment on the video, or until I was tired of waiting. So, but until, like I said, guys, that is about all the time I have left. I appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate all the wonderful feedback. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.